When Elden Ring was released, it was easily thought of as the game of the year due to its massive scope, stunning visuals, excellent gameplay, and the deep lore. Oh my god, this lore video is 13 hours long, and it's only part 1. One element that combined all of them and left an impact almost as deep as the piles of player bodies they made is the bosses. Those who fought them can probably remember all the sweat, tears, and digital blood that preceded triumph. To commemorate these sweet victories, let's turn these amazing bosses into Digimon. Some of them already look a lot like Digimon, so I'll start with 4 of them and you all can comment if you'd like to see more. Starting off our festival is with the amazing Star Scourge, Radahn. A master of gravitational magic, he holds the stars in place. Sickened and driven to madness by the Scarlet Rod, he is the general at the Festival of Bloodshed. Don't let all of that make you forget that he also uses his magic to make sure he doesn't strain his normal-sized horse. Given his other title, the Red Lion General, I've made him into Meteor Leomon. I swear I'm not making another Leomon for the kicks, but his design demands it. Anyway, I see this guy could be a DNA digivolution between Meteormon and Loader Leomon. Maybe if I give it more ice themes, it could have been a Panjamon X evolution. Maybe in future video? A warrior Digimon who travels the world, seeking a worthy battle. He is comfortable cleaving through opponents with his blades, as he is laying siege with meteors summoned and accelerated with his gravitational distortions. You are sure to find him challenging Craniamon for his position for the Royal Knights. Up next is the Beast Clergyman, aka Maliketh, the Black Blade. In order to save the demigods from true death, he sealed the Rune of Death within him, granting them all immortality from anyone but him. Unfortunately for me, DreamWorks beat me to the punch in making a sexy lupine death. So I'll have to get imaginative with my Deathbringer, but by thinking of Black Digitron as the Rune of Death, and we can get to Crow Kamimon. The name is simple as Crow is black in Japanese and Okami is wolf in Japanese. Our legends say that a brave Digimon once a living seal for all Black Digitron. As the eons went on, the Black Digitron slowly took over its prison, corrupting its mind and making Crow Kamimon the unreeling avatar of infection we see today. And now for the naughtiest kid in class, Rykard, the Lord of Blasphemy. As a demigod, he wanted more power than what the gods were willing to give him. So he led an army and used heretical magic to try and take power, culminating in feeding himself to an ancient demon snake, fusing them together. He then ate his entire army for more power and demanded the remaining hanger-on to find him yet more people to eat. But do you know who else is a serpentine servant to a higher power who could use a combination of hunger and hubris to reach apotheosis? Prophamon, a Sandiramon evolution. A hunger for more power twisted his evolution. Once humble Sandiramon, it rose up against its master Zuchaomon and integrated its data. The data corruption from the betrayal twisted its mind and form, leaving only a power-hungry monster made of God's pieces. And finally, we get to that boss that separates the control-flinging children from the pot-wearing champions. Malenia, Blade of Mikola. While her amazing design and challenging fight alone would have been enough to make her a popular discussion of topic, Mr. Let Me Solo Her community involvement of volunteering to help others tackle this optional boss really brought everybody together. Lore-wise, Malenia was afflicted with Scarlet Rot, a mix between leprosy and rabies. This is what went into Brunhildmon. The name comes from Brunhilde, for Digimon already has a Valkyrimon, a noble Digimon who hunts down virus-type Digimon with blade and the corrupted data contained by the firewall in its arm. Despite the awesome power within that corrupted data, Brunhildmon is loath to use it. She does have a second phase, so burst mode Brunhildmon is guaranteed if I end up doing part 2. And that was my take on Elden Ring bosses as Digimon. Hope I didn't make those of you who watch those long hour lore videos too mad with my lore summaries, and that I did the in-game designs justice. As always, hit those YouTube buttons if you'd like to see more. Comment with your favorite design or who you would like to see in part 2. And I hope to see you all sometime soon.